Hi everyone, it's Coach Lynn. I want to share something with you that I experienced that is directly related to the concept of narcissistic abuse and misogyny. So I'm just going to encapsulate for you very quickly an experience that I had. It was a 12-day experience working with other adults on a project. And it was very interesting because over a period of time, in the first couple days, I got partnered with a person who is 20 years older than I am and came across as a very, friendly, a fairly, what would you say, congenial person, a friendly person, a likable person. But as time went by, working together a little bit each day, it became more and more and more apparent to me that it was all superficial. It was a thin veneer of personality. And it only takes a very small incident for a person who is highly narcissistic and highly misogynistic to show who they really are. So I'll fast forward to the very last day, and it was time for us to say our goodbyes within an hour or so. And after several days of this person pointing and saying, hey, go do this, pick that up, hand me that, direct orders, when we're supposed to be co-equal on this project, became very clear to me. I have just been given a little gift, so I have more information to share with my viewers. I can use this as a teaching tool to help people to understand these are the things we experience. So here's the big one that came at the end. This individual looked at me, pointed, and said, this is our last day. I'm not going to see you again. I need you to write down your phone number and your address and give it to me. Now, pay attention to this part because this is where it gets really fun. I focused on the individual's face and I said, no. And I'm not kidding you. The individual moved back like this, like they were recoiling from the word no, like I hit them. And they sneered at me and said, I told you, get me your phone number and your address. And I said, that's never going to happen. Our association here is done. I don't give my number out to anybody who demands it. And that's how one of the ways that we can push back a little bit against misogyny and narcissism when it happens. And it feels really good to say no.